What up? What's going on, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ACS Universe. It's Fire Fridays, the best way to start your weekend, obviously. I hope everybody had a very great Thanksgiving and enjoyed some good food and some good friends, family, however you celebrate Thanksgiving. Hope you did it to the best of your abilities. Like I said, I wasn't here last week, didn't do a show. Obviously, I was in Michigan, got to see Zack Snyder's Justice League on the big screen for the first time, which was absolute fire. If you get the chance to do that at any point in time, you get to see one of your favorite movies of all time, like on the big screen that hadn't previously been there. It was incredible. Had a good experience. Shouts out to Abdul for putting that on. World Finals, some giveaways there where we handed out some stuff, and yeah, it was great. It was great. So yeah, like I said, if you get the chance to see that, and it's close to you, and it's on a bigger screen than what you normally watch, television or whatever, I would say take the opportunity to go see it because it was absolutely incredible. Had a fire weekend with the homies, Meg and Joey. We fucking had a blast, hung out, saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, which we're going to discuss on this episode of the ACS Universe for sure. Also, been talking a little bit about Hawkeye. First 2 episodes came out this week. Give my thoughts on that and anybody on the panel who's watched it. And also Zack Snyder doing Zack Snyder shit, man. Dropped a little something yesterday, which got a lot of people excited, a lot of people not excited about it, a lot of people talking mad trash about it. So we'll talk about all those things. So like I said, thank you guys for joining. Before we go any further, I'm gonna add a couple panelists to the panel. We got Ryan. What's good? What's good?
Hey, what's up? I'm on Flashback Fridays.
Yeah. Yeah. And Phil, what's good, Phil?
What up?
What's up,
man?
Fools?
How y'all doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Thank you guys for joining the panel tonight, man.
I know, right? I got about 25 minutes on lunch. I can hang out for a minute.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's see who's up in the house already. See Droga first in the house. Remember, hey, appreciate it. Thank y'all for stopping by. DC Talk was good. Lucas Ironside, what's up, man? What's up? He said at Dad's house, can't watch, but wanted to say a quick hi. Hey, appreciate you stopping through, man.
What's up?
Yes. Gillis, what's up? What up?
Yo, Gillis, my number one fan.
Hey, my wife got this shirt. I think she got it from Kohl's. I think so.
Nice.
But yeah. She hooked it up. Let's see who else has been in DC. Been a while. Yeah, they chit chatting with each other. We have a Bizarro Ryan. What?
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Let's go.
Oh man, so how you guys doing, man?
I'm doing good. Doing real good.
I'm just on my lunch on Black Friday. You know how it is.
Dude, I kind of as somebody who works in retail, Black Friday is cool because the day goes by really, really fast. It goes by because it's just so busy and just so much shit going on. It just disappears. Before I knew it, I was on lunch, and then after that, before I knew it, I was fucking heading home. So yeah. I do love the Black Friday stuff. What up, JJ? What's good?
Yo.
Let's see. He said, "Love seeing you get it." You at the shop right now, Phil?
Yeah. I'm in the parking lot, just hanging out on my lunch.
Oh, okay, cool. Y'all been busy?
Oh, bro, it's been real busy.
Nice.
I bet. So yeah, we got a few things to talk about, man. Really,
nice.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Good movie.
We all got to see it. Neil will be joining us soon. He was just finishing up his Ghostbusters Afterlife stream, so he should be here in a little bit. What up, Dark Star? What's good, homie? Appreciate you stopping through, man. So Neil, real quick, I get yours, man, because I know you got a little bit of limited time. Yo, what'd you think about Ghostbusters Afterlife, man?
Hey, Neil, I'm Phil.
Huh? Oh, my bad. My bad, Phil. My bad. Hey,
all good, man.
A lot of shit going on. All right.
I think we've talked about this before. I know for sure I've talked to Ryan about this. I'm not a huge Ghostbusters fan or anything, but this movie, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I walked out of it pleasantly surprised, and not to get too heavily into spoilers, but I'll just say by the end of the movie, I might have had some something to rub away in my eyes. It was that good.
Yeah.
Like,
Your screen went like green or something.
He's green screening.
You green
He's
screen?
not really there.
Hey, Phil, hey, bounce back in and see if that, because it's just like a digitally green screen. I don't know.
Okay.
It's weird.
All right. That better? No.
Nah.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, and what up, Neil? What's good, man?
Neil. I was like, wow, Phil looks like Neil.
What's
What
up,
the
man?
fuck happened to you, Phil?
You see him? He was green.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
He got slimed.
Looked like a
He's back,
1980s television.
So Phil, man, continue, man. Your thoughts on Afterlife.
I really enjoyed it. You know, it was a lot of fun. It was a great movie, and like I said, the ending.
Green again. You're good. Just keep talking.
Yeah, your words are what we need.
Oh, there we go.
Why am I green? That man.
It looked like somebody's TV screen when it like is not catching a good signal.
You gotta start slapping the side of it, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was
my
just
phone
gonna
ain't
say,
shit gonna
got
work.
slimed but you know, with the theme.
So I felt the same initial thoughts on it. It was good, man. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thoroughly looking forward to it coming out on physical media because I like to own that, and you know.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool that it's the first one that came out with, I guess, because I don't acknowledge 2016, but it's the first time that I personally saw Ghost Corps, you know, or Ghost Corps or whatever at the beginning.
In the video game, you see that.
The video, but in theatrical. I don't think
theatrical. Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so they are still in that sort of paradigm of like they want to build a franchise.
He was just in my stream. What up, Drug?
Yeah.
So I was like, what's up, bro?
Yeah. So yeah, and with that, Ryan, man, your thoughts, man. Ghostbusters.
Okay, so I liked it. Is this a movie that I would purchase? Yeah, I'd purchase it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, it did get me in the feels. I did sort of. I like that they did not have Egon talk. That was that was a big thing for me because I'm still upset with with Bill, holding out, and now
fuck yeah.
Harold's passed away, and I was like, he looks good. I like how they did it, very Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Grand Moff Tarkin, whatever. I was like, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with it. I wish he was still around for that, but because he's not, it's fine.
Do you know who the stand-in was for Egon? You know who stood in for him?
No.
Ivan Reitman did some stand-in. I don't know if he was the full-on stand-in.
Oh,
dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's behind the scenes. Grace McKenna, who played Egon's granddaughter, she shared a little bit behind the scenes reel.
Mm-hmm.
You see Ivan Reitman guiding, little.
Jason?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you could tell his hands were in it. I mean, I don't want to. No, Ryan, you got to continue. I'm not.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when Gozer came out, I was like, is that Olivia Wilde?
Yeah, right.
that was what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute, and I looked at the credits. I looked at the credits, and I was like, it wasn't her, but it looked like her.
That's the chick from House.
I like the costume. I like that you're getting a 4K version of it, so you can really tell the detail.
Yeah.
1984 version, it just looks like she's wrapped in like cellophane or plastic or whatever, like Saran wrap. They just wrapped her, and did I like that they used the same line? I knew it was coming. The "Are you a god?" I was like, okay.
Come on, you need
can they write different dialogue?
Why?
It's because it doesn't always. I mean, you get the other shot where like the two dogs. They turn into where Rudd and the female turn into dogs. I was like, it's the same angle, same shot, same everything. I was like, okay, nostalgia. You got check marks there. It looks great. It looks awesome again. In 4K. I love the Walmart chase scene. That was great.
Yeah.
The thing is, I thought it was fun. I was like, you know what? If Paul hadn't unlocked the trap, none of this would have happened. Because they purposely went out. Like Egon was like, no, I'm trapping it here. You can't have him. Come and get him. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, "I'll release."
But it was still going on. It was still happening. The earthquakes were still happening.
So they were still
trying to
because
rise
of that whole thing that was happening.
They wrap it. They just pushed it up a little bit. with what was going on.
It could have happened, but I was like, yeah, that really accelerated.
There, I couldn't get the word out. It accelerated.
There you go. But yeah, no, I liked everything that I saw. You know, there was little nitpicks here and there, but I mean, overall, I enjoyed the film, and like I said, it's a film that I would purchase. So it has that's where I really look forward to in films is does it have that rewatchability, and this one actually does. So
saw that shit twice.
Yeah, and also it felt like Ghostbusters. You know what I mean?
To reuse the score,
that was perfect.
That was better than any of the visuals or any of the other things that they did as far as nostalgia, because using the score, it always the music always sets in the tone, the presence, the paradigm that you're in. When you're watching, you're like, oh yeah, this is still in that world. And I liked it, and I like the additions, of the new themes that they have in there as well. So
you heard them. You heard them mixed in, and then you heard what they were trying to do with the old themes, and then trying to put a little twist into it here and there. It was done well. It was done well.
So now we know you loved it, man. Give us some thoughts.
No. This guy, quit trashing it.
I gotta start. All right, look. I just got done.
I knew it was coming.
I just got done doing my spoiler review.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit.
Anthony, thank you for stopping by. That was cool. I absolutely love this movie. I mean, this is you said 2016. Nobody answered the call in 2016. Yeah. It was a piece of shit. Yeah, I watched that. They bastardized everything. There was no need to do that. You easily could have tied those characters into the old Ghostbusters if you wanted to. They chose not to do that. Bad form. Now you fast forward to now. Now are we allowed to talk spoilers, man? Is this okay? Okay. So picking up on the score, yes. As soon as it starts, you hear and you're just like, okay, all right, here we go. I love how it starts. They show Ghostbusters Afterlife, and you don't see the ghost go into the middle of the O.
Yes.
I thought
it was very tasteful.
It was, man. And when the movie started, the one thing that I might have been like, yes, we were nervous about the Egon ghost. We all knew Egon was going to play a big role in this, but we didn't know how they were going to do it. You had the haunted house element movie going on in this too. So that I really enjoyed. I love the way that they had the Egon ghost helping the Phoebe character throughout, and then watching Phoebe's character act just like Egon.
Yeah.
Holy shit, did McKenna Grace kill that?
Yeah, she was incredible.
I mean, oh my God. And then you got I'm just trying to go off little things where you're kind of like, oh, I don't know what they're going to do with this movie. They're passing it on to kids. What are they going to get too adolescent with it? Are they going to try to dive into the school shit and everybody's got this? No, they did not do that at all. I mean, when you see the podcast character, is he not a Ray Stantz? Did anybody not see the parallels from the first movie?
I thought he was more of a Data.
Huh?
From Goonies. I thought
he was All right, you felt he was a little more from Data. All right, Data. But looking at the parallels, right? Their first bust, he's carrying around the microphone all the time. What did Ray Stantz have in their first bust? It wasn't Slimer I'm talking about. I'm talking about the library. He's recording everything. He's documenting. When he goes, I have an idea. What did Ray's idea? Ray's idea was get her. His idea was to blow the death whistle. And then, you see the parallels in the movie, and they were done well where you're not copycatting the first movie. You're taking it and you're twisting it.
Yeah.
You're twisting it to a certain point. The first bust, bro, when that first bust happened, I was floored by that whole chase scene, the use of Ecto-1. I mean, if that was not reminiscent of the real Ghostbusters with the gunner seat, the gunner seat was on top in the real Ghostbusters, but in this, it popped out the side.
Yeah, I thought that was really good.
Bro, that was fucking, that whole chase scene, seeing Ecto used, we got to see Ecto used in this. Yeah. In a way that you never thought you would see live action, right? If you played the video game, Ray openly says the Collider Pack. The Collider Pack was something in the video game, and that's on this. It has the blue stream. I was like, holy shit. I mean, what I loved about the movie, right? You're seeing all the love letters to the Egon Spangler character, Harold Ramis, right? Of course. You're seeing all the inventions he had throughout the years, all the different proton packs he built. The idea of building a giant trap, dialing off the revelations of what's coming. You heard the one thing where Ray Stantz is talking, when that moment when him and Phoebe have that talk when they're in jail. I mean, there's a parallel right there. The kids, after their first bust, get put in jail. Not like the Ghostbusters in the first one where it's Walter Peck that sets off the fucking containment unit and then they get arrested for that. So that's why I said this movie was done tastefully in many ways where you're keeping it a Ghostbusters film, but you're tweaking it. You're telling it in a small town, not a big city. So it's going to hit differently, but it still delivers in so many ways. So, I mean, look, if you're asking for my initial reaction, absolutely loved it. Saw it twice. Saw it on a Friday night. Saw it on a Sunday afternoon. Two different crowds. First crowd on a Friday, fucking cheering like crazy when the original Ghostbusters came out. Everybody going wild. Second one was more little kid because it was on a Sunday. But still hearing the little kids being entertained by everything that's going on in the movie. Still getting excited when you saw the old Ghostbusters come in, the Egon character. So this movie hit for the old generation and the new generation. Look, you got a replica proton pack being built from the movie. When the fuck has that ever happened?
Yeah, they didn't do it for 2016, that's for sure.
Oh, God. Dude, it looked like a recycled garbage can, whatever the fuck those things were. They were awful. I mean, I can go on. I went on for over an hour and a half on my channel, so I can't talk too much.
You're good. You're good. We'll talk a little bit about it if any of us have watched the first two.
I have not seen it yet.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it's out?
Yeah.
But going back to Ghostbusters, man, the beginning, when with the Egon stuff was fire because
I knew that was Egon. I knew that was Egon.
They didn't show his face or anything. It was just
like when they put a shadow, and I was like, I knew that.
But like it had so much gravity to it though, because you had that, you know what I'm saying? Like just the way it was shot, and then it was fire. How he stood on the porch and he held up the trap. He was just like, "Yo, come at me, bro." You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it didn't work.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah. The power.
And then, he knew to sit there. It's like he knew to die.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
actually,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, this whole movie really does feel like a really lovely love letter to Harold Ramis in the way that The Rise of Skywalker should have been a love letter to Carrie Fisher.
Good point, man. Good point.
You know, because like I've been kind of thinking about what this film does and what it goes out to accomplish, and it really does like take a lot of what made the Ghostbusters so special, but also while also doing that, they also honored everything that Harold Ramis's character was with this film too. Whereas if you look at Rise of Skywalker, you can tell that they literally just constructed a movie around certain scenes from prior films and kind of half-assed the movie around that, where the entire basis of this movie is literally rooted not only unfortunately in the death of Harold Ramis, but in favor of what the Egon character has done in the time since the Ghostbusters have been inactive. And I think the strongest thing that they could have done was also take it from the initial crew and give it to his family, literally handing the generation of Ghostbusters from one to the next in the form of Egon's grandchildren, having them kind of step foot into this and take it forward. I really like it.
The thing that I really liked about the movie was that,
and also, just real quick, like we saw the Ecto 1. We didn't see the Ecto 1A, and Jason Reitman has said like there's a reason why that's the case. Because he's obviously got ideas for another film, and I'm curious to see what next one.
No, that's why they started out with Ghost Corps because they're trying, or Ghost Corps, they're trying to build a franchise out. You know, they want to have a connected universe with that. So, and I'm if this is going to be the sort of catalyst, starting point, whatever, it's a good start. And I think if they continue that sort of keep it that. Keep the barometer at that level of maturity, at that level of care. then they can build this thing and have it really palatable and grow their audience. Because I mean, Ghostbusters is big, but it's not as big as some of the other properties that we discuss
Definitely
on this channel and all of our channels. But I mean, the one thing that I really liked about it was that there were scary moments in the movie, and I was like, they did that, because that's what I've been wanting them to go back to, ever since Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
And then the other stuff I wanted to have, because I mean that's what made the first one really special.
Yeah.
Was that it was a horror film with 3 unlikelies in the movie. Like, how did they respond to these types of situations? And that's what makes it great. And there's only one scene that I did not like, as far as that goes, was the second Hell Dog coming out of the shadows. I was like, the first one was dope when he was in the car, and it was like, oh, dude, you know what's gonna happen. But the second one, when she's in the basement, and it just kind of like
it didn't hit with you, right?
It didn't hit. I was like, damn, because the scene was set up. The smoke was coming in. I was like, "Oh, this." You
want to see a different shot of the Sential Terror Dog.
What they did with the right, exactly. I completely agree with that. What they did with the chair, kind of like the Sigourney Weaver chair, that was great. I was like, "Oh yeah,"
freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah. I was like, "Dude, what's gonna happen?" And when he was driving and it like hit the side of the car. And I was like, oh man, I was like, but wait a minute, he's old. He's able to catch up to the car, but then from there to the house, this old man can run. I was like, wait a minute.
Of course, hit some of those elements. But I mean, how cool is it the way it started when you see like the proton streams going and you see like the big ba-boom? You're like, what the fuck is going on? What has he got? What did he rig? And like the science part of it going into the Spangler character, man, they hit it. They really hit it. And like I keep saying, watching McKenna Grace just act as a Spangler was
perfect.
It
was like perfect, man. I mean,
it looks as though like that's all she did was watch some Egon. So this deep dive into Ghostbusters 1 and 2 to get those mannerisms and things down. She was in my best part of the movie. She was, you know what I mean?
He was like better than the brother,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't spin Wolfhard to do one thing, and that's just play himself. That's really all he does in a lot of the roles.
He's a stranger thing.
Weren't you kind of a little worried that he would be more of a focal point at some points in times? Like they would try to like play on him too much, and they didn't. And they didn't,
because he is.
I'm glad they didn't.
Same here.
Besides the original Ghostbusters, like he's probably the biggest name besides Paul Rudd. He's the biggest. He was the biggest name.
I wanted more of Paul Rudd. That's okay. That's another thing that I didn't like. I wanted more of Vigo, not Vigo.
Gary
Vince Clortho. I wanted more of like that Rick Moranis.
You wanted him more as Vince.
More. I wanted to see him. We saw the lady, the mom. She was acting like Sigourney Weaver did in the 80s. I would have loved to have seen more Paul Rudd, just like talking to a horse. I mean, there's no horse there, but I mean stuff like that. I was like, oh man, you guys missed a little bit of something you could have added.
Yeah, but you know what? He delivered throughout the whole movie.
There was
nothing that was forced. I mean, did you guys ever see Role Models?
Yeah.
So him acting with like younger kids.
Oh, he's good.
He's good, man. I mean, even in Role Models, it was fucking hilarious. And I had like those kind of plays where he's like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just reenacting." "Oh, creepy, but I dig it."
Also, one of my Phil, you got to bounce, man.
Yeah, I got to get back to work, guys. It's been a lot of fun. I can't wait to talk about a lot more of this stuff. I know, right? 2 jobs. It sucks.
Yeah, no.
Are you good, man? Hey, I appreciate you jumping on, man.
I'll probably be on later tonight doing another late night pull, but we'll see. You guys take it easy. Thank you, Anthony.
Man.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite scenes was just when she kind of first meets Paul Rudd's character, and she comes out of the classroom and they go in there and they're talking about the geometric shit, like the
it's so good.
That shit, it just hits, man. Like they bounce off each other so well, and she's a great young actress for one thing, and then obviously she was kind of like a young Egon, just right there bouncing shit off with another scientist, which was absolutely incredible. That was fire as well.
How about that, Phoebe? I'm a scientist.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I remember having the Ghostbuster jumpsuit as a kid, and it said, "Back off, man. I'm a scientist" on the back of it.
What I liked was that, the little kid, what was that pop culture? Pop something. What was it?
Oh, you're talking about podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah.
He wrote podcast on his little thing.
It's on the toy, too. Did you guys see the new toy that's coming out? We bust together.
I seen you show it on your thing, that 2-pack.
Yo, bro, the Egon Ghost and Phoebe together.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I was trying to figure out why her character wasn't released with the other Afterlife ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Yeah. I liked them all too when they put on the jumpsuits and shit. Like it was. Yeah, I didn't think like anything nostalgia wise that they were going for with this. I couldn't find like a problem where I was just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it all just felt like it obviously you got the original director's son directed this one. They both wrote this one. So it was just like it was a thing to where like they knew exactly, and plus I'm sure what's the name's family was cool with them like rendering him in this movie.
Raymond's family.
Yeah,
There was an article with the one daughter, the older daughter. She said it was very cathartic, and it was honored the way. Like she did not dislike it at all. I thought it was done in the most tasteful way you can do something with someone that passed away years ago, and to continue a story. And to put him in there, at no point in time did I think we were gonna like totally see him at the end, but like at the end, when he busts in and you see his hand come in. I mean, I got choked up right away. I was like,
I thought we were gonna get like an Anakin Skywalker, kind of moment, like Return of the Jedi. Just like, he comes in, he's holding it, and he's like, see you later.
Yeah.
But then when you see them standing next to each other, when she comes in busting, and they're all like, holy shit.
Dude, when they all looked at him, I was like,
my God, everything just fucking hit, man.
Yeah, no, it was good, and I didn't think at a point in while I was watching the movie, I was like, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna see him because it was just feeding in a certain direction. Obviously, we had when she was playing chess, had the little pieces moving and
we
things
had
of that
Casper,
nature.
the haunted house thing going on.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, we really didn't for this movie. We really didn't even need to have the old cast come back. It was good enough to be on its own.
Yeah,
but that's the best part of it, and they didn't overuse the cast. I mean, besides that moment in the jail when she's talking to Ray, and he's like, Egon Spangler can burn in hell.
That was one thing I liked is that nobody in the town respected Egon
at all. He was the dirt farmer.
It wasn't like he was this great guy or whatever. They were just like, that guy's weird.
Yeah, like the guy in the shop was like, oh, the dirt farmer. Weird guy, but he bought a lot of weird shit.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was just like I got all like the little moments and everything hit. Like I guess you could say like the one corny line when she's in jail and she's like, I get one phone call, and he's like, who are you gonna call? Everybody's like, oh,
Yeah, so I was like, okay.
I
knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And it led to that serious convo. So, and you felt that combo, like you saw her when she's like, but I thought you were all friends. And, you felt the emotion going on in that.
There was stuff like that. Same thing with the Twinkie and the Nestle Crunch Bar.
The Nestle Crunch Bar.
Yeah.
We remember that Bankman gave the Nestle Crunch Bar in the first one.
It was just stuff like that. And it was in the old wrapper. It was in the old packaging. So, it was nice. It was a lot of good nods. I think the best thing that I liked about having like Bill Murray in was when Sigourney Weaver was there and she was shocking him. So I was like, I wish that were real. Shock the shit out of him.
Do you guys wish? I'll ask you this, right? Okay, not wish. I mean, my one nitpick, right? I'll nitpick one thing. Why the fuck was the Winston fucking end credit scene all the way at the end? Why did you have to wait all the way at the end for that? That should have been moved up because that's a scene that sets up a potential new universe.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know how many people I saw in the theater just getting up and leaving? I'm like, you stupid motherfuckers. And that's what I was saying. I'm like, where are you going? Don't leave. We live in an era where everything has end credits. You see one, there's another. And that was such that was a very emotional scene between him and Annie Potts, him talking about it, and then bringing Ecto back. That tied into when you saw Ecto on the bridge going back, and then they hit the old music, and then you see.
I mean, even in that other movie that nobody wants to talk about, his line was the best of the whole movie.
Yeah,
when
that tie-in with Leslie Jones.
Yeah,
I agree.
That was the
best
movie.
freaking tie-in.
I liked seeing the Ecto one on the bridge. That shit was fire, dude. That shit was fire. So I think this was a as far as the progression of Ghostbusters, I think this was kind of perfectly put in there. There's no way I could see them not continuing. I mean, the movie's successful, so
it's definitely. I mean, it's going to have legs. Like I said, it's not a bad film.
No, it may be with
links at the end.
Yeah, maybe with that final post credit scene, maybe he's going to lead the new. What I mean? Maybe he's because it could be a thing, man. Like where you talked about earlier, Ryan, with like Bill Murray. Maybe they were like, all right, we came back and did ours. We're not doing it anymore.
I think if anybody's going to continue, like Dan would come in and do a couple things because that's his baby. But Ernie would come in and do a lot because I don't want to say he doesn't have anything else going on or going for him, but this is something that he's attached to that's bigger than any of the other roles that he's had.
Yeah,
like he's had other good roles, as cops and all kinds of stuff. But this is the role that everybody will, remembers.
Whenever 99.9% of the time, if you go to some type of con and you see anything Ghostbusters related, who's there? Ernie. It's always Ernie. Yeah. I saw your pictures, and last time, Dragon Con a couple years ago when they had the parade. Before the thing started, and they brought he was the only one from Ghostbusters that was
only
there.
One always.
Yeah.
Comic book man, if you ever saw that one episode where he came back for it, he's always the guy that comes back. And honestly, they gave him the best they gave him the best setup. He brings Ecto back to New York,
to the firehouse.
He goes, "We're gonna fix you up. We're gonna take you back." He brings you back to the firehouse, and then you see him touch Ecto. You get all emotional when he's talking. He's talking to Annie Potts. I mean, I was getting emotional.
It's hilarious when he was like, I've been paying. I've been paying Ray's rent for fucking.
That's great. That's great. He's becoming the heart of the new Ghostbusters potentially. Maybe he's the multimillionaire. He has a family. He set all this stuff up. He's not the angry one. He wants to He's the one that came in when he was just looking for a job.
Yeah,
and now here he is, maybe rebuilding the Ghostbusters. It would be the right story to tell with how you left it off. Sure. It really you set it up that way, and then when you see the containment unit blinking, was Slimer in this? Muncher is your
Muncher, yeah.
And again, I was telling Anthony this before, but. That was one nitpick that I had was that, when they went in to get the packs and everything, and it was like, we can't get in this one area. Oh, I know. This thing that was created specifically for this scene, this MacGuffin, is in that trap, and we can release it, and then it's going to eat its way out.
It was a good.
I was like, oh man, that was just way too convenient. Way too convenient. Way too convenient.
Oh come on, way too.
It was, dude.
You're
no matter how you slice it, dude. It is way too.
I thought that was a good little play. This is that was. You know why it was a good play? Because you're creating a new Slimer. You're creating their friend Ghost in a way.
Oh, I don't want to see this thing again. I want to see new ghosts.
Muncher was new. So was the eyeball.
No, like new for like another film or whatever. Like I don't want to see this. Like the Scoleri brothers. I want to see.
The Scoleri brothers were fire, dude. I like the Scoleri brothers.
But they went down so.
They did. No, I agree with you. I agree with that. They went down too fast, too easy.
Yeah,
It's the Scolari brothers. That scene is so fire, dude.
Gave him the chair.
Gozer, fire. That was. I do like Ryan was saying earlier. You got to see like more detail in what she wears. I guess as far as from what she had on in the first Ghost,
they really changed her forehead
and
makeup
her eyes.
And her eyes. They changed her a little bit, and I was like, okay. I mean, she still has the flat top, but I was like,
it looked a little like different when I was playing because I added new drops. I was playing like Gozer stuff from the end scene. You're looking at the Gozer from the first one compared to the new one. Honestly, I think I might go with the one from the 80s before I go with the one from the new one. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree.
Now, that being said, she looked a little more menacing to me in the 84 version than what you got in the newer version because she was so clean looking.
She was very clean looking.
It was a little too clean looking. I will say that when it comes to the Gozer look in the Ghostbusters Afterlife. But do I hate it? Oh, absolutely not. But
it's still good.
But no, when you're comparing the two, the 1984 Gozer kind of looks a little bit better than the 2021.
Yeah, she looked.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's one other thing that I really like. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But what's his name? Ivo Shandor.
Oh, he was.
They built him up for nothing, and they used what's his face as him. And it was like, why even have him in the film? There was no point. It was
it was like, you talking about J.K. Simmons?
Yes,
yeah.
Put J.K. Simmons
like that. He looked like Don
That's dude. When he was in the casket and he looked over at podcast, that was dope. I was like, okay,
that was cool.
Yeah. And then when he comes out, he's like, I'd like to work with you. And
it's like, ripped him like a banana peel.
Yeah, I was like, I like that. I was like, come on. I mean, really? It's like that. That's so. It was underwhelming.
They kind of use him. The same way in the video game too.
Yeah, at first I first saw him, I was like, is that J.K. Simmons? Like I looked around, I was like, it looks like him, but I don't know. But then when he turned and looked at podcast, that's fucking.
Oh, that was funny. He's like, oh,
yeah.
But it was cool that he starts coming to life. The closer the spirits and the the spirit world starts to erupt.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I like that whole setup that Egon had with the to keep him subdued, and that's why the earthquakes were happening. That shit was cool as fuck, man. I was like, oh, that's tight. That's tight.
A lot of cool shit in this movie.
yeah. And like you were saying earlier, Neil, that's that. I mean, you already knew from the first two movies that Egon was he's the main dude making all of this shit. He's the scientist. He's coming up with all these gadgets or whatever.
Right.
But this one put it on another level. We this dude was fucking talented. You know what I'm saying? Like he could put some shit together. And I like that about it. J.K. And then he got up and said something. She just fucking straight. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
She straight ripped him in half. Like, yo, bitch, I got no time for you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it should have been some lines or some sort of like.
You wanted a little bit more of that.
I wanted more because I was like, dude, this. But that's like me with
I said to Kelsey, I'm like, you know what? Like when I nitpick at the first one, I'm like, I wish we got one more bust.
True.
I wish we got one more bust in the first one, like with them when they were doing like the whole like montage after they busted Slimer. I'm like, damn it. But then when I watched this one, the extension and the chase scene to get Muncher was fucking awesome.
Oh, that was a great sequence.
That was such a great.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, I liked watching. I liked seeing the little bits and pieces of the city. When they were looking this way, it was over there.
Yeah,
I like that. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, this is see, like, dude, this movie hit on many levels.
Mm-hmm.
Great job, great job.
Also,
for a movie that was delayed 2 years.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And like I'm with Ryan too. With Ryan's like he's shocking. Shock him some more, fool. Because we could have literally we could have got if he hadn't been such an ass about coming back to do another movie.
Oh my god, does it make it hurt?
Yeah, we could have gotten Ramis and some more Ghostbusters. At least one more properly.
Yes,
he hadn't been so against doing it. At least they came back for this one, and like we've all said, the tastefulness, him not talking, which was once he showed up, I was scared, dude. Once
Weren't
they started when they started talking to him, like at the end, talking to Egon, I was like, don't talk. Don't because go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I'm so glad that they did not use somebody to voice him.
Yeah,
Can we all just say it was perfect?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
that was great. It was.
I think that was tasteful, and it hit. The second time I saw it, hit even more. I was like, "This is great. It's fucking great."
Yeah. So hopefully we get some more. I mean, I'm sure it'd be a few years down the line, but I hope we get some more.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What up, Gavin? What's good? What's good?
What's up?
Appreciate everybody jumping in the chat tonight.
Gavin City.
Gavin in the house. So yeah, man, Ghostbusters Afterlife. If you haven't seen it yet, I mean, you've been watching, so you kind of got some shit spoiled for you. But yeah, go check it out if you haven't.
We recommend it.
Yeah, it's well worth seeing it. And if you're a Ghostbusters fan, you haven't seen it yet, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, right? What the fuck is wrong with you? What kind of fan are you if you haven't seen it?
Yeah, he is amazing as Omni-Man. Yes. Yeah. So go check it out. It's good. It's nostalgic. I mean, it's waiting the couple years we had to wait for it getting pushed back because of COVID and things of that nature. It's worth the wait.
Okay. It's okay.
It is.
It's all
it
wrong.
is. Yeah. Can't take anything away from it because I can't wait for it to come out on physical media because I'm trying to like fucking,
Yeah, I'm buying that.
Sure,
shit.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Right away.
It's gonna be on repeat.
Oh my god, it's gonna be on repeat in here. Yeah, most definitely.
How does it say Ghostbusters back in business? What? Back in business? That's what Tristan talking shit. They call it back in business.
Don't be hot taking.
Yo, what would you think a good title would be for the next Ghostbusters movie, though?
Ghostbusters Reborn?
Rebirth?
I don't know. Something to that effect.
Yeah.
Because
would it be just? I mean, would it be Winston and then and the kids, or like what
I kind of feel like Winston should lead them.
He probably
think about the all right. I didn't watch this growing up, but Ghostbusters Extreme.
Mm-hmm.
That was like after the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Egon led that team. He was in that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you can now take that kind of
element. I would have him, sort of be the Yoda or one of the group. Like they go off and do the stuff,
mm-hmm.
but then he sort of like is always there to sort of be a
and also because at the end you saw how he's successful, so he kind of bankrolls that shit. You know what I mean? He's got the money, so like he fucking takes the fire station, redoes it, and yeah, that would be it.
It's gonna be. I think it would be great either way, as long as you keep it in the family. You're not bringing in other directors. You should be good.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if Jason would do another one.
You don't think
Jason would do another one? I thought he was just doing one for like to honor Harold and his father. And just to kind of get the universe on track.
I think if it turns out to be as successful, I mean, because it's already successful, but if it turns out to be, I think they'll be like, yo, here's these sacks of money. Like,
I mean, it would be wise of them to go to him again and ask him. I just, in my mind, I think that he was just doing to sort of like settle up and say, you know what, I'm doing this for my dad, I'm doing this for Harold, and I'm doing this because it was a franchise I grew up on or with. So I don't know. I don't know
either. I don't know either, but I would love to see him come back and do one more.
Oh yeah, I think it would do him much justice to come back and try a different story. Like that's the biggest thing for me is that I like parallels, but I mean that was the one nitpick that I had with Ivan in that Ghostbusters 1 to Ghostbusters 2 was Ghostbusters 2 was a rehash, and then after that he made that other movie which is a rehash of those. And I was like, dude, don't give us the same formula. So in this movie here, it wasn't the exact thank you. It wasn't the exact same formula for Afterlife, which is I liked. They had parallels, but I liked that it was a different, it was a different movie, it was a different story.
Totally different.
And that's what I want to see going forward in another Ghostbusters movie, if they're able to make another one, is a different story. Give us the same feel, keep the same kind of soundtrack or whatever, like bring that back. Kind of like Star Wars, bring John Williams all the way through or whatever, and those themes will always come back and hit. I think if you keep doing that, then you're going to set it up for success. Just keep Leslie Jones and all those people away.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I think it did. It did its job because it's been so long, and because you had what happened with the 2016 movie. This movie had some, like Ryan always, it had a couple check boxes, right? New story, new cast. Let's introduce new characters, but also let's hit these nostalgia points. With another one, they won't have to do that necessarily.
No, you have to go
keep
totally
the same music,
fresh.
And they've already, yes, they can do that, but keep like you said, the same music, same type of scores, same type of little beat points, but they won't have to go back and make sure.
I hope that this is not the last that we see of the Hell Dogs, because those things are freaking.
I think you would.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, don't they just go hand in hand with Gozer? And like Gozer's
they do, but I mean, shit. Like I think I saw people going, "How did the Stay Puft? How were there many Stay Puffs?" I mean, really.
Okay, so this didn't make a lot of sense for me, and I thought it through, and I'm like, okay, I can do some mental gymnastics to make it work. But when the mother, when they capture the gatekeeper into the trap, and then they bring him, they bring it with him to the residence, and he gets out, and it takes control of the girl. Right. Isn't Gozer not able to come back until the teacher and the girl go to third base?
Well, okay. I think what's also being said is Gozer's at a different. This is at a different level in a way. Like you also
they said that they had to do.
He's been risen, so they also said we can weaken her. This is the way we can get her. If I recall correctly. So yes, they do catch the one. She's already been on leash, so she's not going to go back into the ghost realm, right? She's been
unleashed.
So that
I mean, like I said, there's mental gymnastics, but I was like, isn't that the formula?
But see, that's when I say to people like, yo, dial back, you're looking too far into this.
Look, on stuff that you like, you're not gonna be like,
well, no,
and you shouldn't be like, okay, I'm turning my brain off.
All right, no, the Stay Puft element, right? Stay Puft was already it was already
it's a thing.
Universe. It was
in the universe. It's painted on the side of a building.
Yeah,
right. It was on the side of a building.
The knowledge of these things.
When the eggs are popping off the counter, you see the marshmallow that says Stay Puft.
Yeah.
So the entities that go in, they take on that persona because you see all the ghosts that go in there. It's not just the demon dog that goes into Walmart. You see like a whole plethora go in there in that one little shot of the.
And then of course they're going to sort of manifest the Stay Puft because Paul Rudd's character knows of this stuff.
Yeah.
And so that
was cool too. I like this.
Yeah. I mean, so like for the Gozer part, I guess you can tie it into like how I look at it is they weakened her. And that's kind of how that went. I mean, I don't know if that ties into other elements because you remember in order to unleash Gozer, you had to get the gatekeeper and the keymaster together.
Yeah,
that was from the first one.
But I guess since she was already released,
right? It's
and
different.
just weakened, they didn't have to.
They didn't.
Also, that would have been kind of fucked up.
It's weird.
No, it is weird. No, it is weird. I'm not going to sit there and try to defend it. No, it is weird. There's always holes in movies. There's always holes.
Sure. I didn't. I wouldn't.
Does it detract me from purchasing? No,
not at all. But that's when you can look at it as a critic. That's when you look at it as a critic, like, you didn't really describe that. You didn't really talk about that. That didn't really give me enough context to fit into that. But that's when you can give too much context in a movie and take people out of it. So that's when you're like, okay, like a Zack Snyder's Justice League needs 4 hours to spread its wings. A movie like this doesn't need 4 hours. It doesn't need
sure.
How the
but with that sort of sequence, I just don't want it to be like a one.
Yeah, no. I'm with you.
I know breaking its own rules.
Because as we're talking about it, we're trying to find reasons to why that makes sense, and it's kind of like definitely. So I'm with you. I know what you're talking about.
So I mean, I give this movie an A. I give it an A.
Yeah.
So
well, absolutely. It's
without a doubt.
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, visual effects were fire. Everything,
yeah.
everything looked good. Nothing in the movie Nothing in the movie looked bad. It wasn't. There was not a point in time, even when he came back at the end, dude. Egon, that shit looked fire, man. You know what I mean?
Like it did. I was really looking at his face. I was like,
yeah,
that was impressive.
Yeah, it was, and they also aged him a bit. You know what I mean? So,
yes. They gave him facial hair. They gave him the wrinkles and all that, and I was like,
I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe how great that looked.
So yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, go see it. The Ghostbusters Afterlife fire movie. It's really good. So I'll move on. I don't know if you guys have watched this yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I know you said you hadn't watched it, and Ryan was like, "That's out." So I'll just give my thoughts real quickly on so Hawkeye, the Disney Plus series premiered this week. 2 episodes came out on Wednesday. Obviously, you know it's Hawkeye, and it's they're trying to pass the torch along to the younger female Hawkeye, who's Hawkeye in the comics like right now. So
Hawkeye is training Hawkeye.
It's I'll just give it this. I won't give any spoilers. Really, I think the first episode starts off absolutely fucking fire, dude. Because it's like it's one of those take place during the Battle of New York type of scenes from another angle. So it draws you in. After that, though, it's
falls apart.
Let's see. We'll have to wait.
Takes a dip.
I thought it was great, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then at the end of the episode, I was just like, "Oh, that was okay." And then the second episode, it's watch it, give it a chance.
Yeah,
I mean, so it's on Disney Plus. It's you know, if you already have Disney Plus, it's free. Watch it. So I don't know how many episodes they got left. The second episode was kind of so. I see the direction that they're going, and it's the show is kind of hit or miss, man, and it's kind of falling. I don't want to say CW ranks, but it's kind of I don't know, dude. I don't know. Watch the first 2 episodes, and then we'll talk after that. I didn't like the fighting in it. I thought that
it's not good.
It's not even Jason Bourne good.
Yeah, there's a lot that's not Jason Bourne.
Yo, Jason, you can't compare that to Jason Bourne.
What up, Bob? What's good, Bob? There's only 4 episodes.
What about Bob?
You guys
Nah, that was fire.
I hadn't started the new Young Justice, but it's basically at the beginning they have what happens, and it's like, you know, the Battle of New York from a different angle, and then it goes through this kind of a montage with the opening credits where you see her go from like the age she is in the Battle of New York to where she gets to when the series starts, which is it's about 10 years or so or whatever, and you see her progress as far as fighting, and obviously she can shoot an arrow. She's fucking fire with that shit. But then once you see like actual fight scenes afterwards, it just doesn't. It didn't hit for me. Kind of, I don't know, man. It's just.
Was it the fight scenes with actual Hawkeye or with her?
No, with both. Both. There's a few with her, and then Hawkeye when he gets there and stuff. Also, people who when they showed the trailer for that, and you saw that that musical, what was it called? The first trailer for that show. You see these posters for this musical called Steve Rogers.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. Everybody was like, "What the fuck?" When you see it, the way that it makes sense. It makes sense. It's not as cheese as you thought it might be. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, because when you see Hawkeye watching the musical, you're like, I feel you. He's just like, okay. So you just have to see it. Billy Zane. What? Billy Zane. Steve Rogers. Yes. What up, Rail? What's good? Tristan. You don't think you see that? Hey, man. It didn't hit for me, man. The first 2 episodes, they were decent. It wasn't like the last few Disney Plus Marvel shows, like What If or those other ones.
I didn't think it would be.
Yeah,
it's fucking Hawkeye.
It didn't. Yeah.
I mean, Hawkeye's kind of like the the one Avenger that's like, why is he in the group?
Right. You're just kind of like, I mean, I feel that it's a filler to get to something with whatever. I'm sure it's going to be an entertaining series, but if it's only 6 episodes, maybe this is going to be one of those series where like
how
the
many
last
was-
two are good.
There was another one that they had that was only 6 episodes too.
Loki?
Loki, right? Or no, was that eight?
Loki was
Yeah,
short.
Loki was 8. It was short, but I think it was 8.
Well, yeah, because these are all these series that they're throwing out there are just setting up their
Oh,
next universe.
The winter, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was 6 episodes.
That was 6. Okay.
Yeah, but that one was
That was good. It had
Yeah,
some
no, better than this.
It was a
it
helpful
had moments. I
six. It
could
got
have
me
nitpicked
through
that
it.
one if I felt like it. You know, I didn't think the villains were real great in that.
No,
and I mean, we still got 4, so I'll see if they improve, if it jumps up, if it does. So, but watch the first 2. They're on Disney Plus right now. You know, see what you think about it. It's also though, after I watched them and I was thinking about it, I was like, it's also like we just said, it's Hawkeye, and so like this, like it kind of feeds to that as far as you're talking about the Avengers and the first few phases of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with the more popular characters, and this is probably like one of the least popular characters. So this kind of feeds, you know what I'm saying? It feeds into that.
It would have been cool if they gave us a Ronin series, you know, like when he went into that dark period of his life.
Ooh, that would have been fire.
I thought that was going to be what this was. You know,
Right.
before
Yeah,
they,
it's-
you know, like, hey, let's pass the torch to the daughter.
Right.
It's post everything. So it's like him after Endgame and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like it's there are some Ronin references in there, kind of. I kind of like that stuff. Yeah. See, basically they're
Rel's got a good
point where they know it won't crush them. Yeah, no, that definitely. The Hawkeye movie probably wouldn't be out here. No. And like I said, like, currently in the Marvel comics, the Hawkeye it's Kate Bishop. So they're making that transition, which is why the logo looks like it does. Like that. I'm sure you guys have seen the Hawkeye logo. It's the one that's on the cover of her comic books or whatever. I just gave. Yeah, no, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. They brought up the Ronin stuff. I like that part. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they bring up the Ronin stuff, and it's just watch it. Just watch it and see what you think about it. I was not like to the point where like I can't wait till next Wednesday. I'm not like that at all.
No, I was gonna wait for the whole thing to honestly just come out and then watch it that way. Because I'm on season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Hey, what episode?
I just finished The Long Night, so yeah.
Oh, shit, you got
I'm on episode 4 of season 8, and holy shit, Arya, holy fuck, oh my god! Talk about character arcs and hero arcs, and holy shit, what a show!
Yo, real quick though, what do you think without going to? Were you bothered by her clapping cheeks though? I was like, what?
I'm like, how old are you? I'm like, I don't see you anything ass,
bro.
I'm
the
like,
thing
is,
there's I've heard mixed reviews on Wheel of Time. I have never read those books, so I don't know what
yeah, I don't know. I saw that being previewed briefly. I'm like,
nah, when it comes to Arya, dude, it's like watching her for all these years. It's like my little sister, dude. It's like my
Like, damn, man. Yo, I was yelling at the TV in that episode. I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking kill him. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, yo, what a show.
Yeah,
what a show.
it is. I do.
I'll shut up, though, because we're not talking about that.
Oh, you good. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, Hawkeye, check it out. Like I always say, watch it for yourself. Get your own thoughts and opinions on it. I'm sure you guys, like Neil said, you wait till it's done, and you only got to wait like 3 or 4 more. You got to wait like a month, and it'll be done. You can just
fuck balls.
Yeah. Because I don't think they put out the first 2 episodes, and then they're gonna probably
they're gonna stretch it. They're gonna stretch
every
it
Wednesday.
Yeah,
So
I figured.
They're like, nobody's watching.
yeah, like 2 episodes. Yeah, Neil needs Dr. Doom Marvel. I hope you're hearing this.
Dr. Doom Marvel. What?
He wants you to play Dr. Doom.
Oh, you want me to play Dr. Doom? Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And why wouldn't you want to?
Why wouldn't you want to do that? Sure.
Yeah, all right. Hey, I might maybe I'll check it out when it's done.
The Wheel of Time. I saw it. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know what Fortune is.
Good show.
Yo, all right. Let me bring this shit up here real quick. So, I put it on the thumbnail. It kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones. What?
What reminds you of Game of Thrones?
Ryan from Mr. Fantastic. Oh, You gonna get your little grays,
I gotta get my grays. Yeah, I gotta get my grays in.
Oh fuck, I got that.
Yeah. So real quick, this shit came out, and I saw it yesterday, and I was like, I'm talking about this. I don't care. There's been a lot of controversy about this shit so far today on the timeline. So what do you think?
Oh man, is that stuffing?
What you got in that ass?
I like the TikToks that like when they pull out like the little chicken from the turkey, and they're like, "Oh, it's a baby turkey," and I'm like, "Really?"
What?
When they'll cook a turkey and they'll put a little Cornish hen or something in there to make it look like it was pregnant, and they'll have a lady pull it out. And they're like, "Oh, it's a baby!" Start crying. I'm like, they lay eggs, right?
Yeah.
No, they have actual babies.
It's a
baby. It's a baby. Dobby wants a sock.
A sock.
A sock. Look at Dobby with his.
So I mean, apparently he's got it on a cutting board, and look at all the wet.
You get to see its little dookie, and then all of a sudden in the background, Captain Mr. Honey Dicking Master himself has got everybody losing their minds.
Yep. Yeah. So if you didn't know, obviously, if you're watching this, you've seen this shit all day today and yesterday. He has the Omnibus of Final Crisis, which is basically this is where where Darkseid fucking comes to Earth and straight wreck shit. It's Yeah. So this is I haven't read this, so I'm not really familiar. I had to go look at some shit to find out what happens in this. Mm-hmm. So he puts this back here and sent everybody into a fucking ridiculous. That's why I put it on. I put Zack Snyder doing Zack Snyder thing. This is what he does. So thankful, obviously, got the turkey right there, looking nice.
Restore the Snyderverse.
Stuffing coming out, and then you have the baster pots back there. If you listen to really what he put up was a video. This is a screenshot I got from somebody. You can hear Debbie talking in the background. She's not really saying anything pertaining to this. But so, what do you guys think, man? When he puts that little
what's the blue book?
Yeah, I don't know.
Personally, I think this is his honey dicking stuff. Now, what are we getting close to? The new year, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And who's going to be taking over Warner Brothers when New Year starts?
The turkey.
The magician Zaslav, right? We're gearing closer to this. So in my mind, this is a man that knows his fan base, knows what he's doing. Yes, he is doing his passion projects, and I will not forget that Ray Porter, if anybody remembers who he is, he was a guy that voiced Darkseid because his fame is now over. He said, give the man 2 years to do his passion projects. Right? Now, that was on a Twitter thing. I remember seeing it. This and that. I'm not on Twitter, but I remember seeing that. He is in the midst of doing his passion projects. But while in the midst of doing that, don't think he doesn't hear the cry that's going on for restoring the Snyderverse, right?
Sure.
There you go. So does this mean he's in talks? No. Does this mean he's about to make the movie? No. I mean, what this does is this now riles everybody up. Like, here's the opportunity. I keep saying this. I've been saying it for a while. Don't hashtag restore the Snyderverse every day. Wait for that one moment. Here's the moment to start making the noise that you want to make. The man is showing you, hey, guys, you want to see a continuation? Hey, look, there's Final Crisis. I'm going to take a picture of a turkey at a time when I know everybody's going to be paying attention to what's going on. Yeah. And then he does that. I think this is perfect product placement. I think this is a way to get everybody going. And I think this is also at a key time because we're getting to the new year to show Captain Zaslav that this is a moneymaker if you want to pursue it. And he's willing to do it. That's what I get from this.
It's a controversial, something that shouldn't be controversial. Zack is either trolling, which is cool with me, or giving us a message. I can't see him posting that, not knowing that. No, of course he knew what he was doing. If he was just trying to show a picture of what Thanksgiving was looking like at his house, it would have just been the turkey instead. We know that.
Yeah, you wouldn't position things. I mean, I'm sorry, but the tabletop would be much more in disarray. There'd be crumbs everywhere. There'd be all kinds of shit everywhere. It wouldn't be so pristine and precious.
He says, I'm confused of why people are mad over people believing that. Yeah, I mean, no, there's a couple people I just saw that like.
What got mad?
Yeah, look. I put it like this: if this gets you excited, then be excited. Let nobody tell you not to be excited about this. If it doesn't get you excited, if it makes you think a certain way, don't be ashamed of the way you think from seeing this. I saw it yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I saw the book like this. Oh, nice. I was like, I'm gonna talk about this, but like, at no point in time should you let anybody tell you that you shouldn't be. If this gets you excited for whatever reason,
get excited.
Be excited. That's your thing. That's your feelings, your whatever. I'm not going to tell you any way about it or whatever. Does it get me excited? Just a little bit, but also I am very well versed and experienced in this fandom, so I can look at this and say that's fire. That's fire. What I'm seeing, and let's just wait and see. But don't let anybody tell you not to be excited about this. If you are indeed excited. Yeah, Reporter's a legend. It's Lois, so she's okay. Relax, Joe.
She's the key. Yeah, she's the key.
Everyone likes to freaking. Yeah, of course. I mean, dude, Zack dropped something like this. Yeah, especially with that book, which is Neil and Zack Snyder's Hal Jordan. Oh shit, you Hal Jordan.
All right, let's go.
I mean, I just thought it looked like a good turkey. Yeah, I agree, Neil. Let's see. Neil looks like Victor's ass. Yeah, dude, putting. How many people are you going to play in this universe, Neil?
Yeah.
Neil, I am the irregular Neil, so
it's irregular.
Cast me in all these roles.
Yo, hey, Jamie, I couldn't. When the first time I saw the picture, I didn't know what that was either. I had to see somebody else blow it up and then put like the actual book, next to it and to see what that was. Because you can't. I can tell the word final, but that's it. I don't know what that was.
You got to have some crazy motherfuckers that every time he posts something, you're like,
There are, though. There
are. Hey, I don't hate it. If it was Ghostbusters related, I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you'd be like, yo.
What? I mean, do I
Ernie Hudson just put out an image.
Do I not have the $400 Proton Pack coming to me? You fucking know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, this is exciting. This is why I love what this guy does. He knows how to excite you. He knows what his fan base wants. He's doing what he wants to do right now, and there's a really good chance this guy comes back to do what he wants to do. Yeah, you just gotta have some patience. But what he's trying to tell his fans, guys, get ready for the next push.
Yeah,
that's how I look at this. Get ready for the next push.
Neil of all trades, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, yeah. So I saw this yesterday and I was like, oh, cool. And then once I saw like people like breaking it down, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. Like, so this is what. Let's see. It says Ryan has been Affleck from a different time. Our Batman movie did happen, and he's now retired as a YouTuber. What?
I do YouTube now.
Yo, I did get something while I was I never blow myself up, but I just want to show this off. I did grab something while I was in Michigan.
How was that, bro?
Yeah, it was dude. Look, if you get the opportunity to see that shit on the big screen, it wasn't IMAX, but it was on a big screen, and
it was still awesome, right?
Dude, it was fire. Obviously, they had the way Abdul had to do it was he had to, obviously the 4Ks or whatever, and had to so once it hits the intermission where you switch this, we took like a 10-15 minute break. Everybody went to the bathroom, refilled your popcorn or whatever, and then came back in and finished it. It was it was fun, dude. It was fun.
And you went to a football game too? That same weekend?
I went before I left last Thursday. I went to the Patriots Falcons game.
Bro, that's quite the weekend, man.
Yeah, dude, it was.
When I got not gonna lie, man. That's quite the fucking weekend, sir.
Let me hold up. Let me see if I can. Damn, where they at? Real quick, I'm gonna show you guys this though. This is I thought this was pretty fire.
What you get? Oh, you got it too? Yeah, boy.
The armored Batman.
No, I will never relax, Kelsey. Dude, that thing is fucking awesome.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Hold on,
Yes.
take myself off. All right, and so yes, yeah, it was incredible. We gave away some figures and things, stickers and T-shirts and shit. And it was fun, man. It was and it all benefited AFSP. Like everything,
nice.
every dollar that was
Yeah.
spent there went
That's awesome.
went towards AFSP. So, I think like $2,500 or something close to $3,000 is what they brought in. So, yeah, and also the theater. Dude, that theater was fine. It was reclining seats, like
Stadium seating, reclining seats.
yeah. It was awesome, and also getting to see that. I mean, just certain scenes, not impressed. Just seeing stuff like that on the big screen, like that, was. I'll never forget that shit.
And you saw it with a bunch of fans, dude. And
Yeah.
That's what's even more awesome. You get to enjoy it that way. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me try to find some of these picks real quick. That let's see. Ray from Flightcast was there.
Cool.
Tim Yoko was there. Let's see. Where's
Nice.
my? Oh, let me move this over here.
Daughter Judy. Yeah, so pretty soon, everybody in the ACS universe, I'll join the four nerds. They're gonna call it the regular hour.
There you go.
And it's going to be nothing but
how we
random.
roll.
You never know what the topic will be.
So this is
Look at that
I was able to snap.
I saw that. I saw that, you fucker. That was that's quite a shot, dude.
Yeah. The color kind of looks off just because it was so dark in there.
What do you mean?
Somebody was asking, like, was the color messed up because of the way it looks right here? I was like, no, dude, it looked incredible right there. It's just the way it was.
Why
how
does someone
dark
have
it was.
to ask a dumbass question? Like
Yeah, so people, they like to play.
they always gotta hate.
Yeah. There's let's see. There's that, and then we took a this is
I haven't watched it in a while. I have to put it on.
Yeah, this is Joey, me, Ray, Meg, and Tim after the movie and shit, just hanging out, man.
Nice. See,
Just
that's
on that
awesome.
one.
You guys get to see each other in person.
Yeah, shit was fun as fuck, man.
Instead of in Cyberland.
Who? Oh,
Instead of in Cyberland. I think it's cool that you get to see everybody in person.
let's see. I think that's all. Yeah, all the rest of the pics is some shit everybody else posted, which I don't have. So
He's all like wasted.
We just don't know. Yeah, no, I want to see it. Why is that in black and white? That's crazy.
Well,
it's the crying emoji Justice Edition.
Yeah, I want to see the movie in IMAX. Oh, yeah, dude, I don't know why when I see it on the sidebar, it's in color, but when I throw it up, it's
I was like, what the fuck? That's so crazy. Oh, cool.
He said it was great, but okay, relax.
Oh no!
He's talking about yourself.
You had to sniff the fart.
Wow,
That's
he
never
really
good.
let that one out.
Sniff the fart acting is never good.
Oh, it looked good. Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. So if I never get to see it again on the big screen, I'd like to see it again like that, but I'm satisfied that I was able to at least just get to fucking see that shit one time.
Yeah.
I feel that if he continues, they're gonna put that shit in IMAX.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He continues in the universe. They're gonna be like, everybody, here's a chance to see this shit in IMAX, and they're gonna put that shit in IMAX.
Oh yeah, dude. No,
I feel that would happen.
Why wouldn't they? Because
Why wouldn't you want to? I mean, I feel that would happen.
Money. This is money. It's a way to get people invigorated again. They've seen it on the small screen. They've seen it at home, and it didn't get a theatrical release. There have been like when Anthony went to little events.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as just kind of opening it up for everybody, I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I want to see that.
And if they sort of start producing a new movie to come out, why wouldn't they? Like they do with on streaming, they put it. There's a movie coming out. They're like, well, all these other movies sort of relate to us, so let's put it back out on streaming so they can watch that before the new movie comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's just a way to kind of get people interested.
Yeah, I'm confused as to why everybody's emojis are in black and white. That's just what the hell is going on?
Yeah, no, that's kind of wild. I'm like, okay, all right.
That's the first time I've ever seen.
Yeah, I just noticed that for the first time. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Also, StreamYard added some new stuff.
They added a lot.
you could share a like a if you have like a
Deal.
You could share reels or something like that now.
it's
And then-
slides. You can share
Slides,
slides. So if
that's
you
it,
have like
yeah. because we had to
like
create
a
a new
PowerPoint,
brand.
you can share a PowerPoint on here now. If you
That's okay. That's cool. Yeah, we had to create a new brand part for my channel for the drops, and then I noticed when we went to the new brand, it knocks off like my little like spoiler guy on the side. I'm like, fuck. So you go to a new brand, and it'll knock off whatever you have in your other brand. I'm like, I have too many drops.
Isaac's, yeah.
I'll have to rebrand it to Isaac's.
Yeah. From Batman, Black Adam, and Shazam. Hey, Sam, I'm excited for those as well. Yeah, see, they said it's not black and white, but it is. Look at it though.
It is black and white.
Yo, on the screen.
Yeah, on the screen.
It's
Up here.
white.
Yeah.
It really don't matter if you are black or white. Damn it. No one knows MJ. Come on, guys.
Oh shit. We all know. We all know.
That's
Yo,
Macaulay Culkin.
You know what I watched yesterday, man? While I was still alive after all my fucking doubles.
Yeah, those doubles.
Oh, dude, 3 straight doubles. I wanted to die. I had no Thanksgiving yesterday. I watched 8-Bit Christmas.
Was it good?
Dude,
I hadn't seen.
I really enjoyed it, and I actually kind of teared up a little bit at the end with like a father and son moment because if you grew up in the 80s, it hits on certain levels.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh man, and they're like doing like the friend.
I heard it was another friend of mine that I used to work with.
It's very enjoyable.
He said it's an instant holiday classic, and he's every year now he's watching that shit. So
yeah, I'm gonna.
Ryan, you heard of it? Ryan, you heard of 8-Bit Christmas?
No.
Hold on, let me.
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the trailer. I played it on my show a couple weeks ago.
You did. That's why I watched it. And I'm like, oh
okay,
shit, it's out. So yesterday while I was home,
it's like a classic Christmas. Here, I'll pull up this trailer.
If you grew up in the 80s, bro, you're gonna like it. It takes place in 1988. What?
No,
we're gonna add it to our Christmas
I'm a 90s
movie
kid.
list.
It's your night. Hold on. Anybody else out there?
I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
He said we're gonna watch later tonight. Yeah. See, Black Manta suit does look fire. All right, here we go. If you guys didn't see it on the show a couple weeks ago, if you hadn't watched it on HBO Max, it's called 8-Bit Christmas. Probably gonna watch it tomorrow. So here we go. Can y'all hear that?
Every kid has one gift they want more than anything for Christmas. This is the story of mine.
Bookends? They have baseballs on them. I see that.
No, not those. Nintendo. A maze of rubber wiring and electronic intelligence so advanced it was deemed not a video game, but an 8-bit entertainment system.
No Nintendo in my house.
I second that.
Looks like a no-go on Nintendo.
I needed a Christmas miracle.
Preview doesn't do justice. Just so you know.
I was at 88. Super Bowl was in 86.
Okay, does it really matter, Dad?
Okay. The year was the late 80s. I was 11 years old.
Did you wear a helmet?
Yeah, we always wore helmets in the 80s. Me and my friends would do anything just to play one.
Any of you huddle masters want to play? What have you brought me?
I got a goldfish!
Untraceable cash money.
It's the final countdown.
One thing became clear: I had to get my own.
This is bigger than Christmas.
The final countdown.
This is our Vietnam. I don't think that means what you think it means. I have no idea what it means. We're gonna get in so much trouble.
Sometimes during Christmas, just when you think that all hope is lost, something magical happens.
Sold out in 20 minutes. Suddenly, one woman punched her grandma right in the throat.
Okay, that.
Are you making all this up?
No way.
Did you guys hear in the race selling contest? First prize is a brand new Nintendo Entertainment System.
I'm gonna kill you.
There are no rules. That Nintendo's mine.
What do you want?
Want to buy a wreath?
This kid thinks your wreath sucks.
Video games have been doing all kinds of strange things to children.
What? It was the 80s. Stuff got real.
Red Dog, this is Bluebird. This is Rainbow 1. What happened to Red Dog? I changed it. Well, let's change names now. This is Millennium Falcon. Super cool. Woo! Love it.
Rated PG.
All right. So I saw it. So watching that preview, it doesn't even do justice to the enjoyment of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, like you really enjoy the movie, and we're all kids of the '80s here. We're all kids of the '80s here, I would say.
Yeah,
only
yeah,
'90s
yeah,
kids will remember.
No.
Joey, you are wrong.
Super Nintendo was dope.
Yeah, that was
no. Like I remember being in 88, 89, 87, all that. Yo, this movie hits on those levels. You feel it, you enjoy it. It's a very enjoyable Christmas movie. It really is. I don't want to give anything away. The only thing that I saw in the preview where I'm like, wait a minute, that's not the right background, is the janitor talking about shit being filled out. It does not say video games behind that. It's something else. It's something else. But I won't say it because why didn't see it?
Oh yeah.
What's good?
Nicotina, a little bit late, buddy. A little bit late, Nicotina. A little bit late.
Say late 80s kids. Yeah. What up? So yeah, man, if you haven't checked that out, HBO Max, I'm sure a lot of
Christmas tree
probably still have it. Christmas tree up, my man.
Come on.
I would like to see it, but somebody watching without.
Oh, stop bitching.
I'm decorating the Christmas tree with the kids. Yeah, that's not an excuse.
That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
You have still have a whole month till
God forbid we don't jump on your show.
I'm putting his kids ahead of this. That's bullshit.
I mean, that's terrible. What the fuck's wrong with you?
That's a meme. That's an age. Yo, Tony, what's good? What's good? Hey, what's the 80s again? Yo, it's a time. It's a great decade in time. I was sitting informed.
That's where you get
the kid hangout. You're gonna go back to when the kids hung out, and you're watching that. You're gonna be like,
here we go.
Most of the Star Wars.
What are you guys trying to say? I was like, you're doing that.
You drunk?
Decorating tree right now.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, you want to compare trees?
Yours is like Times Square.
You drunk and Andre coming in?
Merry Christmas.
Flappy.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
You like it?
I loved it.
Oh.
We just talked about 8-Bit Christmas, though.
Yeah. Did you watch 8-Bit Christmas yet?
Watch what?
8-Bit Christmas, man.
No, man. I'm living it.
What?
Fuck you living 8-Bit Christmas.
You getting a Nintendo for Christmas?
No, I haven't seen it, but I saw Ghostbusters, though. I like that movie a lot, and I thought about Neil the entire time.
Yo, man. I didn't see you on my stream. Fucking you, man.
Well, what is going
I don't know. Anyway, I got to go, but I want to say what's up to everybody.
What up?
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Later.
He's
like, what's up?
Yeah. I was like, yo, dude, you've been.
Damn.
He's been drinking a little too much of that
eggnog. Yeah.
You're right. You look like you've been sipping on the sauce.
Yeah, I've been watching the kids. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I really like Ghostbusters.
Tree gonna catch on fire. You see that? You see the smoke coming from your Christmas tree?
I like the Griswold Christmas tree.
Love that movie. So anyway, y'all, that's pretty much what I got, man. Y'all got anything pressing? Y'all want to jump on top of that? Got anything we didn't cover? Because I can't think of it.
Well, I mean,
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters was dope.
Ghostbusters was fucking fantastic. We've got a lot of good toys coming out. If you guys don't have your Proton Pack ball, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you don't have your Spangler Neutrona wand, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm sorry, but I think I don't know that like Spider-Man is going to top Ghostbusters for me.
It's
don't
not
think
on
Yeah.
my level. It's not on my level.
Yeah,
I'm with you, Ryan. It's
Yeah.
not going to top it on my level. But am I excited for Spider-Man? Yes.
I'm
Am I
going to watch
going
it.
to theaters to see it?
I saw a. I'm not showing it on here because I don't want to fuck anybody's shit up. There was a trailer that came out a few hours ago.
Oh, with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, but then it also like
What with
that
Holland?
the last shot from the last trailer where everybody said it was missing some things.
Yeah.
It showed some things.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how real that's another thing. It's not. It wasn't official, so I was like, is it real?
Oh,
but if,
yeah,
but if it's not
official,
real, whoever did this is
because
they're brilliant.
I had watched something earlier today where a guy digitally put the other two Spider-Man into that shot.
Oh, what a
And
dick.
they could have easily clipped that and put that into that trailer. Because I saw it,
that's
he did a
probably
good
what
job.
it was. That's probably what it was then. Yeah. Because I was like,
Yeah,
wait a minute. What?
I'll send that one to you. You can look at it and see if that's the one you saw.
Oh, what bad people. Don't do that. Don't fuck that movie up.
Let's see. YouTube history. Where are we? Okay. There it is. Okay.
Yo, what's good, John? Hey, I think it's probably gonna make more than that domestically.
Put that in
I
here.
would say probably.
Oh no, I mean it's gonna make more money than
Yeah, it's
Ghostbusters.
gonna fucking.
But I don't think it's going to be a better film from my point of view.
What's not going to be a better film?
I don't think that Spider-Man is going to be a better film than Ghostbusters.
Well,
I think it's going to make more money than Ghostbusters will.
Well, it's
just
bigger IP.
Yeah, it's bigger IP.
Yeah.
So,
But I
at
mean,
least 69 million.
Well, that's giggity. I mean, like at the end of the day, I mean, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. Ryan, you're a pretty big ass Ghostbusters fan, also. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna hit on the levels of that. But when it comes to Spider, at least
69 million, yo, chill.
I mean, at the end of the day,
check it out, it's fire.
see it. What the fuck? Do I think that I'm going to be more excited for Spider-Man? No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I didn't make it. That is the one I saw, Ryan. The one you just sent me. That's
You did. Okay,
yeah.
Yes. So they took that and they made a trailer out of it. But yeah, very cool. I put that in the private chat. Neil, you can check that out.
Yeah,
I see
but
that.
I think that yes, of course, Spider-Man is going to make crap ton of money. It's bring back Toby, bring back Willem, bring back Alfred. It's going to make a lot of money. I think that the Ghostbuster film is going to be more well put together. They don't have to Scooby-Doo that shit.
Don't Scooby-Doo that.
Yeah.
Bless you. Bless you.
Please chill with that line. For sure. I can't even.
It's happening. I mean, unless they're smart enough to listen to the audience, be like, "Oh yeah, can we?
We're gonna get rid of that."
Is there an alternate take for that one scene?
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo that shit.
Yeah. It didn't hit.
I'm a huge fan of Ghostbusters fan. I am planning to see it this Tuesday. Well, get the fuck on it, movie lovers unite.
John will see it. John, he's
let's go.
See it. See, still black and white. What the hell, man?
All that shit.
I don't know why they noticed it black.
Maybe you hit some kind of option. It might be a new StreamYard option.
Tobey Maguire as Sigourney Weaver's son in the next Ghostbusters. That would be epic. What?
Fuck it. Always crazy shit tonight.
Black and white. I don't know why it's in. Is it black and white on your side?
Yeah, look. You see?
That's weird.
Yeah.
It really don't matter if it's black or white.
Scooby Doo's almost in the country.
It's black. It's white.
He said he's going out.
And then he goes into that.
Yeah.
And he gets all like fucking shirts blowing in the wind.
Yeah. Oh, he's on top of the car and he's just like fucking gyrating and what?
Yeah.
Billy Zane in the next. Y'all quit casting, man.
Billy Zane. My God, he was the Phantom. Leave him alone.
His best role. His best role was in Back to the Future.
Oh,
yeah. Why is Tobey Maguire and Billy Zane in the next? What are we doing right now?
I don't know what's going on with you. Tristan verse.
Tristan verse, man. Tristan.
Are you Tristan? You tripping?
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin is in that black and white video.
He is. Yeah.
Nah, John, you good, man. Neil fucking with you, man.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't get. It's okay.
But yeah, man, that's the show, man. I appreciate you guys jumping on the panel, talking about some Ghostbusters because it's
of course
amazing film. Like I said before, if you haven't seen it
Check
yet,
it out.
Get out there and see it. If you haven't seen it yet, just go. Also, like I said, the Hawkeye, just watch the first two. If you ain't feeling it, then move along or whatever. Or do like Neil and wait till the entire. Maybe it gets better than.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
I don't know if
I still gotta watch Jungle. We gotta watch Jungle Cruise still. So
yeah, I like Jungle Cruise. Let's say Billy
okay. I
Billy
saw
Eyes
it,
and
man.
Paul Rudd get married. What? What are you? What? What are you talking about?
Drago.
And are you good? Let's see. Tobey Maguire versus Ghostbusters. What are you guys doing right now?
Oh, a night out.
Maybe sipping on some weird shit.
Yeah. A bunch of all right. Yeah. Hey, appreciate everybody for watching. See you guys next Friday. This is the show. Also, 8-Bit Christmas. Watch it if you haven't.
Yo, get on it.
Jungle Cruise, great to be honest. Yeah, I did like Jungle Cruise. Take it for what it is. It's pretty good. I liked it. It's on Disney Plus. Watch that shit. Also, Shang-Chi is on Disney Plus. If you haven't watched
that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was. Appreciate everybody in the chat stopping by. Next week, we'll do it again next Friday. Peace. Oh, wait, what? Oh.